Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cornea impression, and thank you to Altair Motors, Ford, the dealer for Ford in the Middle East, the dealer for Ford in Dubai, for loaning me their beautiful F150 pickup truck. Now if you don't know, let me inform you about this particular fact. The F150 has been the best selling pickup truck of all time. So why is it the most popular truck ever sold? In fact, the first car I tested out in 2018 was also an F150, but I did not do a video review then. It was only a written article. However, this is going to be my first video of the F150. And let's start with the performance bits. This car has a 3.5 litre V6 twin turbo hybrid engine producing 430 horsepower and is mated to a 10-speed automatic gearbox. Now you can spec the F150 with 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive options. This car has a 4-wheel drive version, but when you're just driving around on the road or in normal mode, it sends power to the rear wheels only. It also has a nice graphic over here which lets you know exactly which wheel the power is going to. The F150 has grown up. It's become more refined. It's become more comfortable. It's become much more of a car in that format. It has adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, active lane keep assist, and semi-autonomous driving aids like emergency braking. What it misses is a heads-up display, and that's what it should come with, because that I think is super important in a car like this. 360 camera. You can park the car exactly how you want it in any given spot. And it's quite agile too for the size. I mean, you can put it through bends and know exactly how you're going to come out. Yes, there's going to be a ton of body roll and you're going to be all over the place with all your stuff all over the place, but it can still go. It's not like it's going to understeer or irritate the out of you when you're putting it in fast sweeping bends like I am doing at this point of time, and I'm doing 85 kilometers per hour in a truck. That's very good. That's excellent actually. The brakes are phenomenal and have enough stopping power to be able to go BAM! And the car is stopped completely. Also, it does 0 to 100 in 5.6 seconds. It's a truck. It's not supposed to be able to do that. It's supposed to be slow and lumbering and outdated, but no, this is more car-like than ever it has been before. Look, that's a Nissan Patrol, and I thought that's big. This is bigger. The gearbox is smooth, potent and refined. Usually manages to give you the right gear at the right time. But there are points of time, especially around the 4th, 5th, 6th gear range, where you want it to give you the right gear, you want to accelerate. It kind of gets confused and gives you, well, not the wrong gear, but just kind of gives you a hint of turbo lag, which is like you're wondering, whoa, what happened to the smooth driving experience? But otherwise, I'm super impressed by the car. And right now I'm only nitpicking. To be honest, there's nothing wrong with the driving experience of the Ford F150. The F150 comes with various driving modes. So there is deep sand or snow, mud, gravel, slippery for when it's raining, and multiple other modes as well. But it even has sport mode. And I was wondering, sport mode on a truck? What was Ford thinking? Well, they were thinking right, because when I engage sport mode, the car accelerates like a beast. You can hear the engine grunt and growl, and it just changes the way the car performs. It's a truck. It's not supposed to be able to do all of these things. It's supposed to carry vegetables or be able to tow your caravan for a picnic or tow your boat. It is not supposed to be agile, dynamic or fast. Ford has managed to pull that off, and that's what makes it super impressive. The F150 can be spec'd in pretty much any style that you want. There are multiple trim levels such as XL, XLT, Lariat, King Ranch, Platinum and Limited. Now the Limited is, if I'm not mistaken, is the top of the line or the most expensive car with all the bells and whistles. What we have here is the Platinum, and it is seriously kitted out as well. You can even get the F150 with different seating option or different body style. So you have the regular cab, which is only a 2-door with a 3-seater bench, or then you can have 2 seats. The one we have is a crew cab. That means it has 2 seats in the front and a 3-seater bench at the back. But again, depending on the spec and the trim, you can choose and spec the car to exactly what you want. Let's talk about the looks. If you remember the previous F150, it had a massive imposing grille. Very butch, very muscular. In this particular car, even though it's a massive grille, Ford has kind of tamed down the look, making the car look more, making the truck look more car-like than anything else. Hence, me thinking it's been designed for urban audiences as well. And that, I think, is one of the biggest markets for these cars, or for the trucks. So a completely brand new grille in the front, brand new headlight cluster, tow hooks down here. And I forgot to mention, this is a brand new car. So there's nothing carried over from the previous truck. It's a completely brand new platform. So whatever looks or whatever resemblances you have to the older car, that's intentional because Ford designed it and kept it that way. Why mess the recipe when you got it right on the first time around? So on the sides, you have a comma over here or an apostrophe. I mean, this could have been designed better, I feel. It just reminds me of an apostrophe. But yeah, you have the F150 Platinum. There's a little Platinum badging everywhere so that you don't forget what trim you bought, and all the people that sit in the car also know that you bought the Platinum model. Let's go to the tailgate, but let me show you the 20-inch wheels with the chrome rims. Again, good for the city, not good for the sand. They're going to get dirty, they're going to get scratched, and then you're going to pay a ton of money to repair them. You obviously have this massive chrome plate at the back with Platinum written inside, and a power tailgate at the back, completely automated. And then when you want it to go up, easy peasy. You have all your tow connections over here at the back, step, support to climb on top. And as you guys can see, it has a workbench over here. So it has a foot scale. You can measure things over here. There's the power generator sockets over here to connect your TV, PS5, Xbox, whatever works for you. And use this to climb on board. There's even bottle openers on the side over here to open any of your glass bottles. Beer, Coke, whatever works for you. By the way, Coke tastes better in a glass bottle. If you don't believe me, try it out. Let's talk about the interiors. In true pickup truck style, there is a ton of space. It feels like we are in a studio apartment. Probably can live here or camp in here for the rest of your life. No need to buy a house or rent a house. Save that money and buy a pickup truck. Consumer advice for this video. But yes, there is a ton of space. A brand new steering from Ford, a 12-inch digital display over here, and another 12-inch digital display over here. It has the Ford Sync 4. The entire infotainment is very simple and easy to use. A bit slow or laggy, but works perfectly for what you want. It even has wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. Functionality is very easy with climate control over here. You have an AC volt socket over here, a 12 volt cigarette lighter socket over here, cup holders, a ton of storage in the center console. One of the interesting features is that you press the button and the gear lever goes down, making this a complete flat area to work on, keep a laptop, whatever floats your boat. Like I said, a ton of space. Now this is where you can control your 4-wheel drive systems from. The F150 can come with only a 2-wheel drive option, but I would always tell you to go with the 4-wheel drive option because then you can go pretty much anywhere and everywhere with this car. So you press this and this is a normal 2-wheel drive, which is rear wheel drive, and the power goes back to the rear wheels. This is normal, tow haul, eco, sport mode in the truck. Sport mode makes me laugh. Deep snow and sand, mud ruts. This is where you can disconnect the trailer from. This is also for towing. I don't have anything to tow right now, so I don't know how to tow, but you can tow up to 7,000 pounds, sorry, 14,000 pounds with this car. Open and close the tailgate from inside the car. You can raise it up over here. The build quality is pretty good. There is leather on the steering wheel, leather seats, heated and cooled seats with massage features. You can see there's a lot of trimmings going on in the Platinum edition. It's got this dual stitching with this suede or beige color suede leather over here. A bench at the back which is big enough for 3 people. And because there is no boot and we don't want to use the bed for storing a camera gear, we've kept it on the back seats. But the back seats are spacious and comfortable enough. You kind of sit up high, but good enough for a long drive. You have leather and suede over here. You have these nice looking pieces of trim. I think they're plastic, but they have a nice feel. Though this looks like wood on the side, this has a texture to it. There's a lot of detailing in this car, which makes it look premium and makes you feel that you're sitting in a premium car. It even has a Bang & Olufsen sound system, sunroof obviously, and a massive sunroof which runs the entire length of the car. And because you have a B&O audio system or sound system, your speakers in your headrest, on top over here, as you can see here as well. So a ton of speakers everywhere, cup holders, just massive amounts of space. The F150 has been the most popular selling truck. Well, it's the most popular selling vehicle on earth. And after driving it, I am in no doubt that why it demands or commands that position in life. It's a much deserved position. The F150 starts at 180,000 dirhams and goes up to 285,000 dirhams. I don't know the dollar price points, but roughly around its starting price is $40,000, $40 to $50,000, which is an excellent price point to start out with. Depending on how you spec the car, you can get an F150 exactly to your needs and specifications. And I tend to agree with the population. This is the best pickup truck on the market. So if you want to buy a pickup truck, go look at the F150. Do check out the competition as well, but I'm pretty sure you will like the F150. Until next time, you know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.